Hi guys, today we're going to be taking a look at a Wz.89 Polish Puma uniform, or Zaba. That's usually the nickname it's known by. Another nickname is known as Leopard. This particular piece was produced in 1990, is based on the date stamp, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But yeah, basically this is the winter version, so it's got a built-in quilted liner that you can unbutton. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see it's got these two bottom slanted pockets. It's got one interior pocket as well. But at first, let's talk about the most striking thing, which is this camouflage pattern. You can see from the video, it's clearly like a reptilian pattern, based on like a reptile skin, or to me it looks more like a reptile than an actual leopard. But yeah, we've got like these spots, and in some places it's a lot bigger, and in other places it's a bit smaller. So yeah, you can notice like there's these smaller dots, and then you get these bigger scale patterns. So I would say this looks more like a scaly pattern to me than like a Puma or anything. But yeah, so on the outside, so the method of opening and closing, we have these 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons there, and then an additional one at the top right here. As for these two pockets, they also have an additional button if you want to keep them closed that way. Yigger, say hi. And okay, he's gonna be on the anyway. This is something interesting I found inside one of the pockets. Seems like it's a bag from Poland or something, from some store there. It was just stuffed in here, so obviously someone was using this before, and I don't know how it ended up in Vietnam, but now it's in the United States. So this pocket is pretty deep, actually. You can see my hands like all the way in there. There's also some sand in there for whatever reason. But yeah, let's open it up. We can see here we have this drawstring for closing this little waistband here. We have this for the interior pocket. So there's an interior pocket right here that you can also stick your hand in, and it's pretty deep. And this uniform itself is a pretty large size. We're going to look at the stamp down here right now. And so basically we got here the centimeters for the chest length, and then 171 I believe is the height. I'm not sure what this 5770A means, and this is most likely the year of production, with the month being March and the year of production being 1990, which checks out because this was officially adopted in 1989 until 1993. And apparently it was tested in 1987, so this is about a year after the first production, which makes sense. MOM, seen that in a lot of these uniforms, not exactly sure what it means. And then some other very faded marks. This also has another thing stitched to it. It's got the size again here, 107, and then 171, 108. Not exactly sure what that is about. If we go to the collar, the interior, we can see that we have these little slits, likely for a winter liner. So this would most likely probably be for a buttoned in winter collar, and then this piece of fabric for hanging it up. And as you can see, we've got this nice quilted layer of insulation. And yeah, if we move along to the left arm, there's a pleated pocket here with a singular button. You can about fit our whole hand in there with not too big of an issue. Move along to the wrists. Yeah, you can see the inner layer again. And not sure exactly what these are for. But yeah, that's really the only pocket you're gonna find for the arms. It's only on that left arm there, none on the right arm. The epaulets are cool because the button's kind of hidden. You got to kind of like put it on the side, and then it hides it. So that's neat as well. And then on the back we have a blank white tag, and I don't think there's anything been written here. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah. Let's flip it over. Take another look at the pattern. Another interesting thing on the back here. Right here, we've got this little loop for a belt around your waist. And some of this stuff in this material can be found for pretty cheaply online. I see the gloves going for like $14. Some of the packs in this uniform are pretty cheap as well, but when it comes down to a winter uniform, people are asking a little bit more. If you want to find like a set of pants and an actual uniform, it's going to cost you a little bit more. Yeah, I would say don't pay more than like $50 to $75 for the winter version, and then you're probably going to have to buy it from someone in Poland or another foreign buyer. But here in the US, I have this one up for sale. I'm probably going to ask around $100 due to the fact that the shipping is going to be a lot cheaper here in the US compared to shipping it overseas, and you don't have to deal with the whole hassle of, you know, international customs and such like that. But anyway, let's get back to the uniform itself. Yeah, this almost kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, the shape kind of looks like a flower, and like, I don't know. Yeah, but if you really just look at the pattern more closely, and this also kind of reminds me of like a turtle shell. You know, it just seems like the little circles with the turtle on it, but it's definitely a unique pattern. Probably not the most effective from what I've read online, and you know, it was phased out pretty quickly. Only ran for like, what, 4 years? 89 to 93. So pretty short-lived. Not super common, not super abundant. But definitely a very cool and interesting piece for any Cold War Eastern Bloc collector. And this would definitely make a unique impression if you decided to go that route. But yeah. Take a look at it one last time in all its majesty. Here we have it, the Polish Wz.89 Puma winter uniform. Thank you for watching. I'd appreciate a like and subscribe if you feel so charitable as to do so. And definitely check out the other comparison video I made on this, comparing this to the version that preceded it and the version that came after. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.